YouTube channel to let everybody know.
Had a bunch of technical difficulties in the first half, and it wasn't just on the computers. The basketball team had the same.
Absolutely. Southwestern, just to give you a quick update, is getting beat by Central Christian 37-34. We're about to start the second half action. It'll be Eagles ball there in the light gray uniforms going left to right, while Central Christian is in the black uniforms going right to left.
37-34, Central Christian up. Starters for Southwestern only scored 7 points in the first half. If it wasn't for the bench, we'd be in trouble right now.
I am Danny Nix, bringing you play-by-play along with Steve Ely, who is doing the color commentary. And as we kind of get reset up, doing things here now.
Jamie Clark missed the opening three-pointer that would have drawn Southwestern Eagles back to even. So Central Christian living in the low blocks. They've got a girl that is tough down there.
Air ball shot up that time by the Central Christian.
Eagles are going to get the fortunate bounce here.
Holly Golden putting up that shot for the Central Christian women's team. Back comes Kylie Vestal quickly up to Chance or Morley, who misses just from the side.
That's been the tell of the game right there. A lot of little shots just missed that we normally make. Don't know if the girls are already on Christmas break or what, but it's been.
I was on Christmas break. I thought I was going to go home, but here we are.
It's been tough sledding.
Shot put up by Lowe, missed from point blank. Eagles on the rebound. Vestal across the half-court line.
Coach has mixed up his lineup a little bit here to start the second half.
Great move that time by number 24, Andrade.
We're going to have to get some help on her first name, so I think we just call her Tham to start with.
Yeah, there we go.
Tamares, I think is how you say it. This is her first game, isn't it, Danny?
It should be her first game. Transferred in from Brazil, makes free throw.
She was a spark plug in the first half. That's her 8th point, I think, for the game, maybe her 9th. 4 for 4 from the line. Southwestern pulls within one.
From 16 down.
It got pretty ugly there for a little while. But that's happened over and over again. We score, and then we leave her open, and she hits a three.
Hits a three.
She's done that.
Shooter.
Yeah, she's done that 3 times. Southwestern going to try to answer. Oh, in and out.
Rebound by the Eagles.
Ooh.
Lost control of it, and Central Christian comes away with it.
And pushing the ball up fast, out of control, and result in a turnover. Oh, run it down.
Eagles on the fast break, shooting
Good
scores.
job. Hannah Wade. Hannah Wade starting in the second half. She was helped us on the defensive end in the first half. Just down 2 now. Little left-handed scoop shot missed.
I wasn't expecting us to get back on, to be quite honest, but then able to get on through Facebook, so that helps.
Foul call on Hannah Wade. I'm not sure I agree with that foul. The girl just fell down, and he called a foul, bailed her out.
40-38. Central Christian on top, shot put up and good.
Holly Golden again. They're living inside on us right now.
Used to play at Oral Roberts, so you know she has to have some talent.
Oh, nice pass from Clark to Morley.
All the way back.
See if we can get a defensive stop here and maybe have a chance to go up. Every time we've had the chance, we've given up a basket. Just like that.
Just
Good
like
gracious.
that. Number 23, Marshall for Central Christian. She's from Porter, Oklahoma. Eagles back on the attack.
Another turnover.
Nearly stolen, knocked out of bounds. It's going to belong to Central Christian. They've been careless with the ball all night. How many turnovers?
We had 12 in the first half.
Yep.
Our three-point percentage is way down tonight, only shooting 33%.
And normally shooting
Over,
much higher.
Yeah, over 48%, or 42% on the year.
Good hands that time by Andrade knocked it out of bounds. It'll be Central Christian's ball with 18 seconds left on the shot clock. Ball being inbounded on the far side.
It's the last game before the Christmas break, and you can kind of tell they're giving it another three. They're shooting
Cabello
lights
with
out.
a long three, and they built it back up to an 8-point lead now. Vestal over on the far wing.
Need Vestal to get going. She's not scoring at her normal clip.
Andre goes in, and she gets fouled. She's not afraid to take it in on anybody. She'll go to the line to shoot two. Foul on Boyd. That's her first foul of the game. Makes her first one.
She's living on the line right now. We got to get a defensive stop.
That's 11 points for her in limited action so
Yeah.
far. And makes the second one.
She's hit all of her free throws. See if we can get a stop and put a run together. That girl going to shoot it, and she going to hit it.
She drills it.
That's her second three-pointer of the night.
Boyd with 6 points now. Vestal goes in, kicks it out to Morley. She
Come on,
lets
Morley.
loose
Yes.
a three. She buries it. So that's a good sign.
Yeah. They're doing to us what we normally do to everybody else. They're just hitting all their threes.
So thanks for joining us from Southwestern Christian University. Trouble the first half, but we're back live.
Need to stop here.
51-45.
Nice step back move and
man,
buries the three.
she
Good
drills
gracious.
it. That one by Hernandez.
She's been hot. I think she may have missed one shot in the whole game.
Vestal drives in,
Oh, turnover.
passes her right
And then
to.
they're gonna ooh, we're fortunate
we got
there.
lucky. That should have been a foul.
Yeah.
But it's still going to belong to Central Christian with 5:56 left.
Trisha Yeager checking in for Vestal.
Vestal, 3 shots, only making one of them. Long three
Oh,
put
my
up. That's
word.
no good.
Yeah. If she'd have made that, they should have.
I was going home.
She'd shoot everything she touches after that one. That was a heat check, I think.
Yeager with the rebound. Going to have a whistle on Andrade, and it's going to go against Central Christian. And that foul's going to be on Marshall.
Mackenzie Jans is checking in for Southwestern for Hannah Wade. Andrade's been perfect from the line tonight, so. And fortunately, good thing is the clock has stopped while that's happening.
Yeah, and she's got a great looking shot
Yeah.
from the free throw line. 8 for 8, 9 for 9 now. Make that 10 for 10.
10. We have a timeout.
She just takes the ball, heads toward the hoop, and they foul her.
Yeah.
54-47, 5:35 left here in the third quarter. Glad you've joined us. 16 of us found us. Thank you. Hopefully everybody made it over from YouTube.
Right now, Andrade is leading leading Southwestern score, and low for Central Christian is, Hernandez is leading all scorers with 15. She's 5 for 6 from the three-point line tonight, so she's keeping them out in front. Still kind of a different little lineup here for Southwestern than we normally have. Trying to find something that works, I think. Southwestern's in a little. Going to trap it in half court. Oh, they're going to call a foul, and she didn't even touch her.
Wow.
The phantom foul. She fell down, and he called a foul. That's twice that's happened tonight where the ref anticipates
Gets his breath going before his brain.
Yep.
So Central Christian with the ball.
Southwestern.
Hernandez inbounds it.
Yeah, Southwestern going into a little trap.
Good hands by Jans to knock that out of bounds. Cabela will throw it in underneath, or right here below us, underneath us.
Out to low. 16 seconds on the shot clock.
Hernandez steps that back, gives it back to Cabela. She drives in, makes a pass, and it's going to go out of bounds.
Over to Southwestern.
She was expecting Boyd to break to the basket, and Boyd took a couple steps back. So, Eagle basketball.
And now Central Christian showing a little pressure, half-court pressure. We'll see if they stay in it. See if she goes to the hole again.
Right, there
sure
she
enough.
goes, throws it up and scores.
And in. Nice.
Back comes Central Christian.
Southwestern still in man-to-man.
Cabello to Hernandez. Hernandez drives in, and she
Nice
runs
play
over.
by Trisha Yeager. Step
Tricia
over and took the charge.
Absolutely.
She got hammered. He ran right over her.
And she was just barely outside the
Yeah.
zone. Eagles ball.
Hannah Wade's going to check back in for the Eagles. And Kia Mays. Kia Mays had a good first half. She's
the one who brought him back.
Oh, yeah. She hit 3 for 7 from the three-point line. She got hit hot there for a second. And really, her and Andrade kept us in the first half.
Yeager across the half-court line on low. Back to Andrade. Mays dribbles in. Kicks it
Nice
out to
ball
Yeager.
movement. Yeah.
To Andrade. Andrade drives in, takes it in, kicks it out. Wide open. Three-pointer just short.
Wade hit one of those in the first half. Got a good look there, just couldn't complete it. Better get your hands up. Nice.
Thrown away was
That helps.
Hernandez. Trying to get low here, open on the baseline.
2 stops in a row, back to back. Let's see if we can capitalize here. And Wade going to the hole. Nice take. Oh, she throws it up off bounce and misses. That's 2 back-to-back possessions where we got stops and didn't capitalize.
Low dribbles in, throws to the far corner. Long three put up. No good.
She almost banked it in from the
grabbed her
side.
on rebound and puts that one up, and she gets fouled. That foul's going to go on Jans, I believe. Nope.
Nope, Hannah Wade.
Hannah Wade, that's her third foul.
Nobody up for the Eagles, so
Golden
stay in
misses her first one for Central Christian. Second one's in the air, and that one's nothing but net. The Eagles need to have a big run here
yeah.
and do what they normally do. Mays is fouled. That foul is going to go on Golden. That's her first foul of the game.
That also puts them in the bonus, puts Southwestern in the bonus.
Mays will go to the line to shoot 2.
Clara Carter checking in for Central Christian.
First one's good. Mays with 12 points on the game now.
We only have 2 players in double figures. That's unusual for Southwestern.
Second one's well short. Rebound by Cabello.
Southwestern trapping, full court. Should have been a turnover right there. Didn't
Cabello
rotate over.
Keeps it, makes a strange move, throws it out, and
Carter scores.
Carter scores. That's her first points of the game.
Yeah. Go to the hole.
Jans on the side, back out to Yeager. Yeager dribbles in, pulls up,
Step
shoots, and
back
she
behind the
makes it.
back. That's pretty right there. Now we need a stop.
Back to within 5, 3:09 left in the third quarter.
Central Christian hadn't been as effective inside as they were first half.
Long rainbow three. Missed that time by
Get out of the
Hernandez.
way. Got numbers.
Mays with the long three.
Oh.
Just no good.
Hannaway with
Eagles
the
with the
rebound.
rebound. She goes up. She gets fouled. Oh, and they called that jump ball. Wow.
Hannah Wade worked herself free enough to get the rebound.
Eagles ball. Yeager will inbounds it underneath their own basket. Out top to Wade. Wade to Jance. Over to Yeager.
Oh.
She fakes a shot.
She was open for the three. Yes.
And Wade drills it. Back to within three.
See if we can get one more stop here. 2:24 left in the third. It'd be nice to get a stop, maybe have a chance to tie it up.
Cabello hands it back to Hernandez, then passes it off to
That's
Carter.
gonna be
She
a
goes
foul.
in. She's short. And that foul will go on Jans.
Yeah, nobody rotated over to help.
That's her second foul on McKenzie. Carter will go to the line to shoot two.
Well, we've got three starters that have said a long time tonight. They just haven't played very well. Be interesting if it wakes them up when they get back in the game. Maybe they'll produce a little bit for us.
I'm surprised the refs didn't blow a whistle there. Andrade just walked off the line, came up to the free throw, passed the free throw line, then walked back in.
Maybe the refs are on Christmas break too.
They're on break too. Second one's up, and that's good. Makes both of them. Chance across the half-court line. Hands it to Mays. Mays dribbles in all the way, throws up a left-hand shot, and it finds the paycheck there.
Boy, I didn't know about that shot. Unfortunate that went in.
That looked like one of my prayer shots back
kind
in
of
the
a
day.
running hook almost. Again, if we could get a stop, we might get over the hump.
Pass inside, no
Yes.
good. Taken away by the
ooh.
Eagles. Nice save by Yeager to Jans. Jans
Oh,
walk
almost turns it over.
and gets it over to Yeager.
Ooh, got away with
Double
the
dribble there.
double dribble, yep.
And blocking
Oh.
a foul. That foul's going to go on Forsberg. That's her third foul.
I'm not sure about that, Danny. I think it was clean. But we'll take it.
I think everybody's on break.
Yeah. Yeah. 24 Cohen's back in for the Tigers. Correction, number 22 Boyd in for the Tigers.
Senior. And Andrade makes that one. 17 points now. Eagles within two. She could pull them within one.
And we finally have, get in
Oh,
there.
she misses one.
And we finally got three players in double figures, but it's taken a long time.
So she was 11 for 11 till
Yeah.
that miss.
Eagles in a full court press, about to turn them over. Oh, but they're going to bail them out.
My goodness.
The referee has done that 3 times tonight. He just anticipates a call, no contact, and calls the foul just because he's anticipating it.
Coach Arthur up off the bench shaking his head no on that one. So Hernandez is at the line to shoot two.
He's done that 3 times tonight.
First shot's in the air, falls out.
She's too close. She
Yeah.
needs to back up to the 3-point line.
And
Missed
misses
them
the
both.
second one.
Oh,
Rebound and thrown up and
Boyd.
in by Boyd.
she kind of went over the back, and they didn't call that.
He
Once
went
again, we had the chance to take the lead, and we give up points.
61-57. Jance with the long three. Nothing
Nice.
but net.
Pulls us within 1.
That's Jance's first basket of the game, too.
Pulls us within 1 as we come to the close of the third quarter.
45 seconds left.
Southwestern should get the ball back one time before the end.
Nice little turnaround and score by Boyd. chance into the paint.
Turns it over.
Knocked away by Boyd. Back come.
Oh,
Oh, my goodness. Wow is all I'll say.
that same ref makes her call up.
Hernandez, and I'm sorry, Lowe at the line to shoot two.
Clearly a clean steal, and he just makes it up and blows his whistle. And the sad thing is he was in position. You could
There you go. He
you
was
could
right
see
there.
it.
I mean, it was 5 feet from us. Makes the second one, back up to a 4-point game.
Southwestern should get the last shot, I think, unless we shoot it quick.
Mays drives in.
Nice
bounce
pass.
And gets
And
down
one.
and scores.
Nice work by Wade. Way to get her up in the air.
And that's going to be on Hernandez, and that's her third foul. So they've got some people looking at some foul issues. 5 seconds left. Vestal's going to check back in for the Eagles when she gets a chance. Shots up and good. So Wade now with 11 points in the game. Vestal checks back into her for the defense pressure here. Full court with 5 seconds left. They get the ball in. Cabello across the half-court line. Yeager on her. She throws up a long three that wasn't close.
Well,
so
here
at
we
the end
are
of the
again.
third quarter, Eagles down by 1, 64-63.
Nothing changed after the quarter. Started the third quarter down by 1 and ended down by 1. But if you take away those phantom fouls, and we would have been up.
Oh, yeah.
Been climbing uphill all night long. Finally get there and just can't get those crucial stops.
Eagles only 7 of 19 from the three-point line for 36%, while Central Christian is 11 of 25 for 44%. Bench scoring, amazing. Eagles 48
Good
bench
gracious.
points. That'll tell you how the first team's playing.
Yep. In fact, we don't have a starter, a normal starter in double figures at the moment. It's all the bench tonight. I was trying to look and see our normal starters have only scored, 10 points on the night. So everything else has been done by second team.
It'll be the Central Christian ball right here underneath us, and Marshall will inbounds it.
Looks like we're going to go back to starters other than Andrade. Vestal, Clark, Morley, Jans, and Andrade for the Eagles.
Lowe brings the ball up on Vestal, throws it to the corner over to Hernandez.
Good double team. That's a walk. Good. Chance to take the lead right here.
Central Christian going to apply some full court pressure.
You get Vestal going offensively.
Andrade with the ball. She's going to bounce in, kicks
Nice.
it out to Vestal, wide open.
There it is.
Drills the three.
First lead of the night.
66-64. Eagles on top finally at the
Vestal
9:33
drained the
mark.
three.
5 points for Vestal on the game. Lowe brings it
Ooh,
up.
That was a close to a walk. Oh, stay down.
2-pointer
Nice
shot
ball
put
fake.
up and good by Marshall.
Tie ball game, 66-66.
Jans over to Andrade. She dribbles in. She has
Nice
nice little
take.
hesitation, but she
Couldn't
missed
finish.
that one. And out of bounds. Marshall was standing out of bounds when she came down with the ball. So Eagles ball. Vestal will throw it in underneath.
20 seconds left on the shot clock.
Vestal to Andrade. Back to Vestal up top.
Be nice to see Vestal pull up and hit another three.
Andrade pulls up, misses that
Just can't
shot.
finish it. What I'm not liking is I'm seeing the other Eagles stand around watching Andrade work. They're not rebounding or moving. She's been a lifesaver tonight, but her insertions hurt a little bit as well.
Central Christian gets lucky there,
Oh.
throws up a three-pointer. No
Vestal
good.
with the rebound.
Heading back up court quickly. Oh, she loses control and walks. 17 turnovers. Of course, we're fortunate. Central Christian has 15. Low back across center court. Vestal picks her up. Three-point line to Hernandez.
Good defense by Clark.
Pass
This is-
inside to Forsberg, back out.
That's where they've kind of lived in the first half. They dump it down to their big girl on the low blocks, and she'd turn and score.
Leaving it short that time was low. Vestal comes out with it, heading back
She's
up
pushing
court.
hard.
3-on-2. Andrade, wide open three.
That's
No.
the first outside shot she's taken so far tonight.
Left that one short, a little
Yeah.
flat. Low goes in. We're going to have a
Oh.
foul. See who they call that on.
They're going to call that on Morley.
Jans was set up and she got killed. Morley, that'll be her third foul. That'll send Low to the line to shoot two.
Mays in for Andrade.
Fourth quarter. Central Christian could take the lead back here. Makes first one.
Be nice to hit a couple threes in a row and get a little cushion.
Makes the second one. Gives Central Christian a 2-point lead here. Full court pressure being applied.
Cabello back in for the Tigers.
Across the half court line. Low picks her up. She dribbles down, hands it
Clark.
off to Clark.
Yep.
Back to Mace. Back to Morley.
Nice ball fake.
Goes in.
Get in there.
Oh,
Ah.
just missed, but she gets fouled. That foul's, I believe, going to be on Forsberg again.
No, I think it's on number 32. Number 2. Gosh, they did. I'm surprised. It was
That's her-
actually 32 reached in first.
That's her fourth foul. So that's going to get number 22, Boyd, up off the bench to check in for her. Morley drains the first one. Tied back up as she makes a second one.
Yep. It's crazy. We still don't have a starter in double figures.
And Morley's the only one who's close.
Yep.
7. Cabello bringing it up for Central Christian. Goes all the way in. She's going to get called for walking.
She went a long ways on those two steps if
She's
she
got
didn't
long
walk.
legs,
Yeah.
but
Good gracious.
not that long.
All right, we need to go up right here and then get a good stop.
Vestal bringing the ball up for the Eagles. Gets fouled by Lowe, no call. Gets it to Jans.
Jans
up
acts like
top to
she-
Mays.
Jans acts like she got hurt there for a second. Nice
Nice
cut.
pass, saying she scores. Jans
Yeah.
with a nice cut.
That was a nice backdoor look. See if we can get a stop here and double down on our lead.
Cabello, far side, brings it back up to the top.
Good help from Vestal.
To Lowe. Oh,
That's
walk.
a walk.
That walk's going to be on Boyd. That'll be Eagles ball.
Now we got to score right here. We need.
Coach is getting onto him.
We need to extend the lead right here. Clark with the ball, bringing it up to Vestal.
Vestal back up top to Jans, over to Mays. Mays to Clark. She
Wide
lets
open.
loose a three.
Yeah.
In
Oh,
and
how
out.
does
It
that not go
spits
in?
Back out. Wow.
That ball went all the way down and then spun out.
Oh, Jan's on the
And
foul.
guess who calls the foul? This guy has made up more calls than.
That's going to send Golden to the line to shoot two. That's Jan's third foul of the game.
I'd be all right if we never saw this ref again. He's horrible. He just makes stuff up.
Shots up, no good.
The ball doesn't lie.
Of course, he's got his boss over there grading him tonight, so
Man.
maybe he'll say something.
It has not been good.
Golden misses the first, throws up the second. That's good. So the Eagles with a 1-point lead, 70-69. Clark across the half-court line for the Eagles.
See if he can swing the ball, get Vestal open for a three maybe. Like right there.
Vestal back up top to Jans, over the side to Clark. She'll let
She's
loose a
open
three.
again.
Good.
Finally.
Biggest lead for the Eagles here,
Yeah.
73-69. 5:54 left.
It's a walk.
And there was a
Good,
walk.
good
and
defense. Oh,
shoulda came
stole it away
with
from each other.
Yeah. And then we're going to have a foul called.
And he's going to
on
make
Vestal.
something up again. They put
So,
Golden at the line.
second foul on Jans. Golden to the line to shoot two.
We stole it from each other. We had the turnover on them and stole the ball, and then one of our own players knocked it loose.
And they call a shooting foul, and it shouldn't have even been a shooting foul.
Coach
It's
Arthur
on him.
he just asked that ref, do you even know what you're doing? And I would say the answer is no. A resounding no.
Second one is in the air, and that one's good.
Clark with the ball. Oh,
Eagles
boy,
really
Jans
throw it away, but Jans saves the day.
battled for that ball.
Freddy's going to call back court. Now we have a whistle. What's this one?
Hand
There's
check.
a foul
Yeah.
on Central Christian. Cabello with her third foul.
Clark will inbounds the ball. Still can't seem to get Vestal going here.
Come on, somebody go. Barely get it in
Whew.
time. Jans with the ball.
I think they're trying to
Got
get
a
Vestal
dribble.
involved, but she just can't seem to get open. I don't know.
Clark walked, no call.
Jans
with the
basket
shot.
in there.
Good.
Ooh, rainbow shot from the baseline.
Jans with 7 points now. 5 minutes left.
Southwestern just playing man-to-man.
Long three,
Oh,
no good. Rebound
Didn't
by Central
rebound.
Christian. That's going to be a foul
Yeah.
on Mace. That'll send Marshall to the line to shoot two.
She just didn't work before the shot was
No.
up. You know, if she worked ahead, she'd have been all right. Got to account for this little girl coming in, Hernandez. She's been hot tonight. She's their leading scorer with 15 points.
So Marshall trying to get into double figures if she hits both of these. First shot is up and good. Second one's up, and that one rolls in. And we're going to have a whistle
Timeout.
and a timeout call by Central Christian.
Well, going into this game, I didn't expect it to be this close. I can tell you that. Central Christian's only 3-5 on the season.
Forsberg will be checking back in with 4 fouls at the 4:47 mark, so that'll be something to look at. Eagles shoot 48%, 24 of 50. Central Christian 23 of 56 for 41%. Big figure is Central Christian 30 rebounds compared to the Eagles 23.
Yeah, they've picked up a lot of loose balls on the backside that usually Southwestern gets to.
I would expect we would see Andrade back in here in a few next minute and a half, I would think. Maybe
Yeah.
not.
Wouldn't mind seeing Wade, too, for some rebounding purposes.
Full court pressure being applied. Jans is inbounding it, gets it to Vestal. Vestal starts up court, makes a move and get across the half court line. Low on her. Mays, ball tip, almost thrown away.
They've kept Vestal from getting that wide open space she normally gets. Lowe's played her pretty tight tonight.
Marshall tipped it out. Eagles ball. Clark inbounds it to Jans. 17 on the shot clock. Mays on the far side, far wing, up top to
There's Vestal.
Vestal fakes the shot
she
back
passed
to
up.
Mays. She'll shoot the long three. No good.
Short.
Fight for the rebound. It's going to go out of bounds and
Oh.
belong to Central Christian.
Vestal passed up the three. I think she should have probably taken it.
May not just feel comfortable tonight. I
I
don't
don't
know.
know. Coach got onto her earlier, told her to shoot the ball. She passed it. She's passed up a couple open looks.
Long three put up. That one's short.
Morley with the rebound. That should have been number 10's fifth foul. She reached around and grabbed.
Marshall on that miss. Jans brings it up. Clark wide open. She'll
Bury
fire three.
it.
Buries
Yes.
it. Big Eagle three ball by Clark. 6-point lead now for the Eagles. 3:50 left.
If I'm not mistaken, well, no, that only gets her 8. I was thinking we had a starter with double figures. Nice defense by Jans.
Good job by Jans to tie up Golden as she was breaking in to the lane.
Full court pressure put on by the Tigers.
Jans will inbounds it. Gets it to Vestal easily. Back to Jans.
I would think there's a trap coming here somewhere.
Nope. Well, almost.
They tried, but she broke through it.
Morley to Mays. Wide open. She lets loose a three
Yes.
at the bud net.
There we go.
9-point lead. That's the shot we needed right there.
That also puts Kia Mays tied for the leading scorer for the Eagles with 17 points. That's her 4th 3 on the night, I believe.
Low pulls up, shoots, and she scores. Clark hands it to Jans. Jans doing a good job bringing the ball up when she's had to tonight.
Timeout, Eagles. That's a good timeout call by Coach. We were
Yeah.
trapped up top.
Jans was trapped and talking to the girls. Somebody's got to come to the ball so
Yep.
she can pass it. So 2:57 left here. The Eagles are up on top, 81-74.
The Eagles men will play right after this game against Central Christian. That ought to be a good game.
That's correct. Hopefully that game was supposed to start at 7:45 toward the schedule. It'll be a little after 8
Yeah.
before that start.
Very similar records there. Both teams 7-3 for Central Christian and 7-2 for Southwestern. So they played twice last year and split. Home team won both games, so should be a good game coming up. But the Lady Eagles finally got a little cushion. See if we can hold that cushion.
Hold that cushion and add to it.
It took long enough. I know that.
Mark Golden's the coach for Central Christian. I'm assuming
That's his daughter.
that's his daughter.
Yeah.
This
Senior.
is his 3rd year.
Yeah, she's a senior. Eagles ball.
Jans will inbounds it right here below us.
20 seconds left on the shot clock. We need to score right here. And I wouldn't be upset if we fouled number 10 out in the process.
Gets it into Vestal.
Oh, nice
Vestal
move.
back across the half-court line. A low bounce pass into Morley. Double team
Turn
of
it
Morley.
up.
Now she spins out of it, finds Clark, and she walks.
She has a tendency to do that a little bit. She gets going faster than she can put the ball down. I would have liked to have seen Morley turn and face the basket there because number 10 was on her. He might have
Yeah.
picked up that last foul.
Back comes Lowe with Vestal picking her up. Cuts up top. Finds Hernandez.
Yeah, you got to find her. Nice drive,
Drives
though.
in, and she scores it.
She's been tough tonight. That's her 17th point.
17th point. Leading the scoring for the Central Christian. Vestal. Bats pass into Morley. Back to Vestal.
Shoot
She
the ball,
walks.
Vestal.
Come on, girls.
Just unwilling to shoot the ball tonight. Andrade back in for the Eagles.
And Mays will take a seat.
I'm not sure they expected to get what they've gotten out of Hernandez tonight. She has not led them in scoring previously, I don't believe.
Almost a walk. Andretti picks Marshall up. Back up top to Hernandez. Clark on her. 12 on the shot
That's a
clock.
walk.
Golden.
They will not call that walk.
Wide open Forsberg.
That's
That's
way
an air
off.
ball. Good job by Jans.
Boy,
to
she
grab
battled
the
for that
ball.
rebound. Good gracious.
And now foul called. That foul's going to go on Hernandez. And that'll be her fourth foul.
Jans just took on about 3 players and said, I'm going to go get the ball.
This is my ball, and you ain't getting it.
Cabela back in for the Tigers.
Vestal bringing the ball up.
Minute 40 left. They're going to have to start fouling here pretty quick.
And that's not who you want to foul there,
No.
Andrade. And she's going to,
She
makes a
turned the
bad
ball
pass.
over.
She's trying to get it to Vestal and lost control of it. Here comes Cabello. And Vestal fouls Cabello.
She got her money's worth on that one.
She got her money's worth. You know, you almost got to wonder, we got a 5-point lead. Now, they won't be at, she will, I guess she will be at the line shooting
That
101.
put them in the bonus.
Shooting 2.
Not good. Gives them the opportunity to score with the clock stopped.
First shot is up and good. Makes you wonder. Second team got you to this point. And they're all but one sitting on the bench. Second one's in the air. That one's good. Cabello with 6 or 7 points. Not sure if my stats refreshed.
6, 7. She's got 7.
Clark dribbles in to Vestal. Out on the wing, Vestal. You got her dribble. Picks it up, goes in. Passes it
Tough
to
pass.
Morley. Morley gets triple teamed and jump ball.
Good gracious. 2 turnovers in a row.
Actually, 3.
Yeah.
Hernandez checks back in for Golden.
They better find her. Three-point lead for the Eagles.
Hernandez, Lowe with the ball, comes across. Vestal picks her up, makes a move, steps back. 18 on the shot clock as she resets the offense. Driving in, head down, throws up a shot, no good.
Ooh.
And, nice rebound.
Call
Lay
timeout.
flat on her
Call
back, thrown
timeout.
off of her.
Good.
Timeout call by the
Heads up
Eagles.
play by Jan. She ran over and called the timeout.
I'll tell you what, Andrade got that rebound while laying
On her
flat on her back.
I'm surprised they didn't call her out of bounds, but she kind of leaned up a little bit, And then Jan's with the heads up to run over and call the timeout because they were in trouble.
41 seconds left. Eagles with a 3-point lead. Glad you've joined us tonight from Pickens Springer Gymnasium, home of Southwestern Christian University on the campus of Southwestern here in Bethany, Oklahoma. Now, I'm not sure how that happens. And there's I show 39 on the shot clock on the stats, and the scoreboard shows 41. All right, we're ready for action. It'll be Eagle ball. They will take it, I believe, on their offensive end. They have that option. Refs are talking, no telling what they're saying.
I think the one ref is asking, what am I supposed to do? Where am I supposed to be?
You said that, I didn't.
Well, according to Coach Arthur, he doesn't know what he's doing, and I agree. He's had some suspect moments tonight, to say the least.
Thank you all for switching over from YouTube to the Facebook page for Southwestern. 25 of you have joined us. We appreciate that.
Andrade is going to inbound the ball. Move. Somebody's got to move.
Gets it into Clark. Clark avoids a double team, delivers
Good.
in, kicks it out to Vestal. Vestal brings it back up top. 21 on the shot clock with Jance dribbling around, and she gets fouled.
Good work there. Little four corners action.
Foul's going to be on Golden. Her second foul.
Got to do it again. Got to do it all over again.
20 on the shot clock.
That was just the fourth team foul, so we're still not in the bonus.
Andre throwing it in, nearly stolen by Golden, but it'll still belong to the Eagles. That runs off 1 second.
Somebody's going to have to move. Oh, he's not going to switch this, is he?
Refs are talking. They leave it alone, so here we go.
I'd sure like the ball to end up in Vestal's hands, I think. Oh, she's backcourt.
Oh, that was close. Clark almost backcourt.
That was, I'm not sure it wasn't, Danny. It was close.
We can watch here in a second. Back up to Jance to Vestal. 16, 7 on the shot clock. She dribbles in, goes in. Nice pass to Jance, and she scores and fouled.
Nice work.
Jance scores with 12 seconds left. Give the Eagles a breather.
Great work by Jans and Vestal there.
Ooh, she was backcourt.
That was a backcourt.
Yeah.
She was backcourt.
The live stream is delayed where we can see it, and that was a bad call. Eagles were backcourt. Jance makes a free throw.
That ought to do it, Danny.
That should do it. 84-78 with 12 seconds left. We're going to have a timeout by Central Christian.
Well, we finally got one of those calls to go our way. The ball was definitely backcourt. So we were fortunate there. Looks like we're going to survive.
12 seconds left. Eagles up on top, 84-78. Jance came up big in that second half.
Yeah,
with
a couple
her
key
defense
rebounds.
and
she just gritted her teeth and decided she was going to get the ball. She's made a couple good shots, too.
Andrade and Mays are going to be your leading scorers so far for the Eagles, 17 apiece.
And Jans is the only starter in double figures at the moment. No cheap fouls here.
Lowe throws it into Golden. Back to Lowe.
Lowe's
Vestal
gonna have
on
to put
her.
the ball
She's going
up.
to go all the way in. Shoots up, no good.
Good work by Andrade. She's going to pull the rebound down.
And
Nice.
gets it to Clark, and she's going to get fouled.
Yeah.
And that's a game.
Well, what do you know? We survived.
So, final score, Eagles 84-78 over Central Christian. And they call it the ball game. I thought they were going to make her go shoot free throws.
Yeah.
And both teams meet at half court and shake hands. We will be doing the men's game. I'm checking. Hey, Phil, men's game on Facebook too? Okay. For you from Central Christian, you might let your colleagues know that the men's game will be here on Facebook too. We'll put that on the YouTube site, but we'll be right back here streaming. You want to give us some stats?
Sure. Rough game for the Eagles, but they pull it out and end up winning 84-78. Southwestern shot 50% from the field to Central Christian's 40%. Southwestern hit their season average 42% from the three-point line. Central Christian 39%. Free throw percentage, I think, is probably where we're going to see the difference in the game. Central Christian only shot 68% from the free throw line, while Southwestern shot 86%. With Andrade carrying the load there, she shot really well from the line. We'll get to her in just a second. Rebounding was pretty even, 30 for Central Christian, 27 for Southwestern. Steals were basically even, 10 and 9. Turnovers, 18 turnovers for Central Christian and 20 turnovers for Southwestern. Again, the bench scoring tonight was just massive for Southwestern. They scored 51 points from the bench compared to Central Christian's 21. We scored 24 points in the paint. Central Christian started really strong in the paint, then kind of went away from it. With Hernandez hot shooting, they kind of started shooting from the outside, and so we ended up winning that battle. Your leading scorers for Central Christian had a couple players with 10 points, but your leading scorers were Holly Golden with 13 points. Then you had 3 players with 10 points, actually. Lowe, Boyd, and Marshall all had 10 points. But by far, the offensive threat of the night for the Tigers was Hernandez with 17 points. I'm not sure the scouting report shows that or not. I haven't seen many of their reports, but she was on fire. She went 5 for 8 from the three-point line, ended up with 17 points. Southwestern, different story, different little stat line than what we've seen in the past, with the bench scoring leading the way. It's just interesting that only one of our starters had double figures. That was Mackenzie Jans with 10 huge points and a couple really key rebounds. Just gritted her teeth and we'd get the ball. But our leading scorers were all off the bench, other than Mackenzie, who had 10 points, but Hannah Wade had 13 points. Just, again, a strong game for her. She had 5 rebounds to go along with her 13 points and played really well. But leading scorers, we had 2 Eagles tied. Kia Mays was 4 for 10 from the three-point line and ended up with 17 points. Really timely three-pointers when she hit them. And then also Tamirez Andrade shows up for the Eagles tonight and went 11 for 12 from the line and ends up with 17 points. She and 5 rebounds and 4 assists. She would just put her head down and go to the basket. They'd foul her. She'd step to the line and hit her free throws, and that ended up being the difference in the game. So overall, good win. I know Coach Mark is probably not real pleased with how the starters played, but he's got to be thrilled with the second team. They put together a huge effort tonight and really carried the Eagles to the victory. So.
Absolutely. So the Eagles now, that makes their record 8-1, 8-2. What is that now?
It's 9-1.
9-1 on the year. So,
but they don't play again until January 1st at Langston, or actually here. They play Langston here
on January 3rd.
Correct. 4th.
Okay. 4th. Okay.
Yeah.
January 4th. The ladies will be back in action. All right, we're going to sign off here for a little bit. We'll be back with men's action in about 15 minutes or so. For all of you from Central Christian, if you'll let the men know, I put it on YouTube. But if you got friends who are following the men's team, let them know. We'll be back in about 15 minutes right here on Facebook. Thank you for joining us. I've been Danny Nix, play-by-play, along with Steve Ely, doing your color. We appreciate you joining us tonight. Southwestern Christian University basketball